I guess this is a preview of the conversation I want to be able to have tomorrow after you spend a little time with this group and thinking about this assessment. What I just showed you was some benchmarks for sort of investment, the stuff you need to get into the game. And what is, I'd say, vague for me as someone who's worked with producers that are active and we've done benchmarking financial analysis, and then we've done some modeling is, well, what actually has to happen when someone goes out on the land base and says like, hey, are the utilities suited? Do we have the right access points? Do we need to do some in-forest road construction? I know the best sugar makers will say the best thing for their labor efficiency and their payroll forecast is to build good roads immediately so people can access the woods efficiently because it saves time in the long run. So these are the kind of things that I'd like you to be thinking about now. And then my hope is tomorrow to actually get to some specifics, because I'm guessing some people in the room actually know what transformers cost and may have some estimates in their head of, well, how many dollars per feet of this given this practice. Those are all things that I think are going to really be supportive to, I think, this group as a whole. And being able to, again, get people a little bit farther along than where they are, knowing that they're going to have to massage their numbers for their own situation, but at least give them a sense of like, is this a $500,000 type thing? Or is this a $2 million type thing? So that we can find that right match. A little bit on maple cost management from our work with active producers. Where are the costs? The two biggest costs, the labor, whether it's paid or unpaid. We love unpaid labor in the agricultural sector. We don't love unpaid labor when there's a family transition plan or succession plan, because then the younger generation's like, wait, I don't get paid for this? And depreciation. Those are the two biggest ones. Over 60% or about 60% of the annual expenses are generally caught up in the value of a human being putting time into the business, and the depreciation or the wear and tear, the degrading of the value of the investments over time. So we could talk all day about fuel usage, and we could talk all day about the price of glass bottles, which are certainly relevant on a cash flow perspective. But if we're looking for the biggest chunks, it's these two. And I think, again, over the next 2 days, some of you that are in forestry services, I think this is something that is a big consideration of running a syrup operation, right? This is a little different than a forest management plan with outside services that maybe come and harvest timber and somebody else that trucks it for the landowner. This is saying, hey, landowner or operator, you need to generate a lot of time on this business to get these maple trees well managed, to harvest the sap and to move it through in a quality process.